Hey guys, welcome to Lisiva's YouTube channel, which I happen to have hijacked. Reason being, I'm actually trying to help you guys get answers to one of the questions that you guys keep asking on the Forest Chasers DM, and also I assume you guys asking this a lot on his personal account as well. So you guys always ask, when should one go from trading a demo account to trading on a live account? And today I'm hoping that Lisiva is going to give you answers, because I'm going to make sure he does. So before you guys get your answer, please do like, share and subscribe. And then yeah, I can go ahead and pass it on to him. Okay, let me get up first. And yeah, bye.
Imagine like from zero all the way up, the 9 steps, the frequency and basic techniques as well that are going to be implemented in your success journey.
Hi guys.
Hey, what's up?
How are you doing? Hi Thomas.
Hey, what's up?
Anyway, can I please have 5 seconds of your time? What are you doing?
Yeah, what's up? We're recording for a new course that we're going to be uploading soon.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, but I just need like 5 seconds of your time, that's all. Okay, so the reason is people have been asking a lot of questions on the Forex Chasers DM in regards to trading. And one of the questions is how do you go from trading demo to trading a real account?
How do you go from
On a
trading
real
demo?
account.
So the question is, how do you go from trading demo to a live account?
Yes.
Oh, I think this can wait, even though it's going to help out massive. But I need to answer this. My brother, let me take care of this. How do you actually go from trading a demo account to a live account? I think that's the question that you guys did ask, and you need answers to it. You know what? I've traded both the demo account and I've also been involved in trading the live account. But guess what? I actually started off trading the live account. When I started, for me, I've never really got involved into demo accounts like that up until years later in my journey, and I was like, you know what? I'm doing something wrong. All right, let me just see with the virtual account. But let me just break that down for you guys. So now first, before me breaking down this topic for you, I just need to tell you guys what the differences are with the two. So obviously we've got a demo account, which most people would know it as a virtual account, whereby this is where you're actually trading virtual money. It's not your real money. It's not money that you have deposited in the account. It's not hard-earned money. It's not money that you can cry over if you've lost, or you can get too excited if you've won. Because at the end of the day, whether you make profits or you lose that money, it stays the same. It stays within the trading account. So that's what a demo is more like. So what people use it as is more like practicing their strategies, seeing, learning about the markets. Like obviously when you're still learning something new, you can't go in with hard-earned money, because you are going to lose, and you are not able to actually lose that money yet. Luckily, just learn with virtual money. So when you do actually deposit your money into a live account, that's when you know that I've actually pushed up until this point. But now let me break down a real account for you. So a real account is more like you taking your own hard-earned money, your own capital, and funding it into a trading account. So what it means is that you taking whatever that amount is, whether it's $10, $100, $1,000, $10,000, $100,000, but depositing it into your trading account and using that money to trade. So now with the real account, the money that you make, all of it profit, it goes 100% to you, and the money that you lose as well, you lose all that money. So if you lose money trading a real account, no one is going to be held responsible, because you are the one that executes your trade, you are the one that puts the risk management and everything, and that's actually how it goes. So whether you are trading with a broker and you took a loss, you can't be blaming that broker, because why? You are the one that's responsible. That's something that you need to understand whenever you sign up with brokers. Even if you are following signal providers, you are the one that actually sets out your risk. You can't be losing money and saying it's someone else or it's something else. You are the one that says, I want to risk only 2% per trade. Whether you are following signal providers or whatever, that's you being responsible. So those are the two differences. Let me tell you guys how you can maximize moving from a demo to a real account. So now let me just start off first by mentioning to you guys, or telling you guys a little quick story about myself. When I started trading, I didn't really know about the two differences, the demo or real account. But instead, what I done is that I deposited a small amount, such as $22, and I started trading with a real account ever since. But throughout my journey, when I was like maybe a year or 2 years in, there was something, I lost money, hard-earned money, money that I made, money that I borrowed from friends and family and all those. So now when I lost money, I just had to go back and see what did I do in order of me to lose this money. So that's when I started going into a demo account. Then I started learning my strategy, learning how to manage this, how to do that. And once I've got that, once I was confident, I went back and I refunded my account, because now I knew that I have to put stop losses. I have to risk this much. This is the lot size I have to use. At the time, I didn't know anything about lot sizes and stuff, which is why I lost most of that money. But now when I got back into a life account, something happened. I now started trading a bit more differently, because why? Emotions were involved. Remember, with the demo account, there's no emotions, because it's not the money that you have earned, or it's not your money, it's the broker's money. So even if you make money, it's not going to come to you. Even if you lose money, you're not going to feel it. So, but on a life account, it's these emotions that play, because why? If you make $1,000, you know what you can get with $1,000. You know how it can change your life, that $1,000. So you want to make as much as possible, and instead you do not want to lose nothing. So the best way that I can say you moving from demo to a life account is when you have already traded demo for at least a period of 12 weeks plus. Once you've traded for over 12 weeks and you've seen that you've been consistent for each and every month, let's say every 4 weeks, you confirm that you've been consistent. Consistent doesn't mean that you've made 10% or 5%. No, consistent means that at the end of each and every month, at least you are in positives. You are, even if it's a positive 1%, but at the end of each month, if you're in the positive percentages, it means that you are profitable. So that's something that we need to be looking at, so you do not lose money. So once you've noticed that in the last 12 weeks, you've been this profitable, every 4 weeks you've been profitable, what you can do now is that you can start looking at when do you take more, use that for data. You look at when do you take more losses, what's the amount that you actually were trading with, because you can't be trading on a demo account with $10,000 and then when you trade a life account, you're trading with $100. That doesn't make sense. So obviously, if you are going to be funding $100, you need to be trading on a demo account with $100, so you get that down. And once you've been able to go through this 3 months, which is the 12 weeks plan, once you go into the 12 weeks, you've got it, you're consistent, positive every 3 months, every 4 weeks you're in the positive percentages, then you start looking at the amount. What is that amount that you have to start with? Are you trading with the right amount? Lot sizes. Once you see that you are now confident, you've been profitable on a demo account, you're confident, you know you've got your things down, the first thing that you need to do is, if you're going to be funding with $100, I suggest that you do not fund with $100 immediately, but instead break it down into another 3 months program, whereby, or a 12-week program, whereby every 4 weeks you are going to be funding a total amount of money that's going to be making $100 in that 12 weeks time. So let's say if it's $100 you are looking to fund, every 4 weeks, what you should do is that you should be depositing at least $32. And then at the end of, it's going to be like, I think $33. What will happen is that at the end of the third month, which is the 12th week, what will happen is that you would have already deposited your $100. Now, the difference is that the fact that you have now deposited with that smaller intervals, it helps you be able to look at it in an emotion type of way, because you've been trading demo, you've been profitable on demo, you've never traded with real account, or maybe you just you are losing on a real account. But now the fact that you're on a real account, it means that emotions will be attached. It means that you are now trading with emotions as well. So you need to now manage it. That's why I suggest that you deposit just a smaller amount of capital for those months up until you reach a bigger month, or up until you reach the 12th week. So when you're done with the 12 week, you're done depositing your amount, now you start reviewing. You've deposited $100 within the last 3 months. You look at it, you look at how profitable you were, you look at your emotions, because now you need to be journaling down, because you're trading with the real account. You need to journal how do you feel when you take those trades. And when you are done doing that, that's when now you can start looking at how much can I really deposit, because now it comes back down to, you've deposited $100, you've been able to make profits for the last 3 months. On top of that, now what is your income target? What are your income goals? You have to look at what your income goals are, or your income targets, and now you have to look at how much money does your trading account need to have in order of you to make that much. So let's say now you are making 20% a month. Obviously, for you to be living off of, let's say for instance, $2,000 a month, and you're making 20% a month, obviously you need an account balance of $10,000, because this way, even if you go out there and fetch someone like maybe an uncle or a friend or someone that you know that has money or capital, and you're like, you know what, I've got my data, this you can see, please fund my idea. Obviously that person won't mind giving you that capital, because they can see that you are profitable, you've invested time for yourself, you've also showed the skill to keep an account for the last 3 months, so anyone can come and give you that much. Or even if you now take out like maybe whatever that it is, a loan, you max out your credit card, or you go out there and do whatever it takes to make that money, you know that you're investing in something that works. So I think from my side, that is the best way that you can move from a demo account to a life account. Once you've mastered all these down in terms of creating the demo account, and now when you're entering with the life account, you start looking at things in a much more different ways. Obviously, if you did happen to find value from this video, make sure that you like and subscribe. But as well, I need you guys to comment more questions that you have for me, because I'm going through a journey whereby I want to help thousands of people, and the best way I can do that is for you to ask me questions, and I'm going to answer them every chance that I get. Let me continue shooting my video.